Welcome back, everyone. Just getting a delivery done here. Got a bunch of goodies, including a lot of eggs. This should be pretty good, I think. Let's see what we get here. 39,000. Sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. So I've been a little busy. Yeah, I've been keeping myself a little busy. Which way do I want to go? Man, I wish I could drive right across here. Okay, I guess I'll go this way. This river is very in view. Riverview. It's always in the way of me getting to where I want to get. How's everybody doing today? I have decided that this will be my last episode ever on Farm Sim and this channel. I've decided to give up. I don't have enough time. It's just too much, man. You know what? Sometimes you gotta prioritize your life, you know? April Fools. Did I get you? Yeah, happy April 1st, everyone. It's appropriate for me to be talking because, you know, Fool's Day. So, all right, where are we at here? Oh, I didn't even stop before I turned that. Okay, so I did a run around. You know, I picked up all the stuff. I sold it. I got all the wool into the what's that place called? The spinnery. That's the place. So we're ready to get going. It's July. I didn't set my clock properly. There we go. The corn is ready to harvest, I believe. Let me just double check. Yes. Corn in FS25 sometimes looks a little bit like it's ready to harvest, but it's not quite there. So that's ready to go. We're going to get that done today. We do need a header for corn. No, we don't have one. How long till these guys are ready? Next month. So starting next month, we'll have everything we need to start making our own pig food, which is going to be awesome because it's a bit of a pain to buy it in crates. I'd like to be able to buy that in volume, you know? So I need to, I guess the only real way to do this, I gotta ditch this header and I gotta, let's put it right back in the stall here. Gotta ditch the header and then we need to go pick up a corn header. I don't own one. I need to buy one. There we go. Should have lowered that first before just dropping it, but you know. Okay, what else? What else is going on? So I did all of the grass work, all of it. I got that whole field harvested with grass. I got it into the BGA. Actually, let's look at that right now. I want to show you where we are with that. Farm Productions, sorry, not BGA, but we are almost at full capacity on hay. We are getting there with silage. It's going up. We are full on TMR, completely full. That is absolutely awesome. And that's where I really wanted to get to. I wanted to get ahead of it so that we're fully stocked. And we're going to keep going with this. We have room for 900,000 liters. So next harvest is going to be the same thing. We're just going to keep dumping it in here till we're totally at capacity on both input and output. That said, we do have to feed the cows, so we're going to be pulling some of the TMR out, obviously. But I need a bigger vehicle to do that. Well, let me head to town here. Unfortunately, there's no real quick way to bring the header over here, short of driving with the harvester. So we'll just do that. We'll put on the beacon just to make it like a little disco show. Oh man, can't wait to see what happens today with April Fools. Sometimes there's some really cool stuff that happens, but yeah, we'll see. I don't know how you know, global April Fools is. Is that just a North American thing? I'm gonna assume it's probably, you know, quite a few cultures, I guess we'll call it, that enjoy that day. So we're just thawing out now from the big ice, we'll call it an ice storm. It was not the biggest ice storm I've ever seen, but it was significant. There's still some areas. We were fortunate. We really didn't have much impact, except for the fact that, you know, for a couple of days we really couldn't go anywhere. But there are some areas that have been really damaged, and a lot of massive power outages. I think there's like 500,000, or maybe not quite 500,000, but homes without power still. It'll be a multi-day restoral. Okay. Oh, I did buy something. I forgot to tell you guys. I bought something. It was on sale. It was dirt cheap, and I couldn't pass up on it. I bought a big trailer. I'm looking at the height of it, and I'm wondering if that's going to go into the cow barns now. I'm a little concerned about that. Should be okay. Should be all right. Okay. I need to buy. Where's the harvesters? I need a corn header, and it's going to be. That's 3.5 meters. That's 4.2 at 9 kilometers. That's fine. Our fields aren't very big, so I'm going to go for the bigger one. Yeah, good. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rows. 6 rows. All right. It'll be a buy. And now we're all set for harvesting tools. Yeah, so I needed a bigger trailer to move some stuff around, particularly taking feed from the farm production and bringing it to the cows, and so on. You know, just shuttling stuff around. So eventually, when we get the pig food all made, we're going to need to haul it all down to the pig farm, which is a long drive, and I don't want to, you know, do that with a small trailer. I'd rather just do it once, you know. So that said, one of the challenges is that our tractors are not very powerful. So we're going to need a bigger tractor. We need, I'd like to get something fast, something big and fast, maybe JCB or something, so that I can shuttle stuff up and down the map, because that is becoming a bit of a pain. A lot of driving back and forth between farms. I don't want to start buying all kinds of duplicates of equipment for each of the farms. You know, as you can tell, we are paying more attention to some farms than others. And I'm just kind of, I'm at a point right now where I want to be efficient. I want to stop buying stuff, and I want to start paying down debt, which I think we're going to knock a big chunk off again today. So we'll see. I'm going to try that trailer. I think it's, if I'm not mistaken, I'm going from memory here, but if I'm not mistaken, it was 45,000 liters, I think it was. So it's not the biggest trailer, but it is pretty decent. But I think I only paid like 23,000 for it. Like, it was cheap. Okay, we're gonna get a worker going on this. I also did two plowing contracts, so I made a bit of money. We're doing pretty good. Let's get this. We're just gonna get out here. we'll get that started. Now I need probably my most powerful tractor, which I believe is this guy. We're gonna go back and pick up that trailer. We're gonna move some TMR. We also need to shuttle manure from one place to another. So this field here is this grass field is fantastic. It's just the right size. Like it's significant. It's big, but it's allowing us to stay ahead of things, you know, for lack of a better term. Now, I will need to figure out, buy another field, I think. It's going to be a sugar beet field. We did harvest a fair amount of sugar beet, and it's already in our farm production, but that's, you know, limited, right? I don't have a sugar beet field. We got that from a field that we actually flipped. We had plans to go with it in one direction, but eventually the idea changed, so yeah, we're gonna do that. And I think I want to set up another sell point. I want to distribute a little bit because I find the driving to be a bit too much, so I think we're gonna set something up down by the sheep farm. We'll see. Oh yeah, this tractor looks pretty small compared to this trailer, doesn't it? It'll be good though. That's a good sized trailer. Just worried about being able to get up and down that hill at the farm. So we still owe about 600 and some odd thousand. I think we're going to try to knock off another 100,000 today. Eventually I want to start selling my crops. Right now I'm using them all to try to generate feed and stuff like that. So eventually I would like to start selling it. That'll speed things up quite a bit. I hope you were able to join the live stream last night for Sri Lanka. I have no idea what happened because I'm recording this before I go live, so you know. I'm time traveling, guys. I'm time traveling. Yeah. Okay, what are we gonna start with? I need to be able to turn that corner too for the cows. That's a tight corner. Let's get in here. Alright, so let's grab some TMR to make some room for some more. We got manure in here. What else we got in here? We got lots of hay. I could give some of the hay to the beef cattle. I think I will do that actually. Okay. Okay. Acceleration's not too bad with this. Thought it would be chugging a bit. Maybe we don't need a bigger tractor. I don't know, we'll see. So the big challenge with this cow pen is the sharp corner when you come out. So I'm tempted to... Well, let's try it this way. Ooh, look at that. Oh, is this a dumper? Oh no, what did I do? Tip side back. Grain door, back, grain door. Oh no, I did that again, didn't I? Oh, good lord. Oh boy. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I was thinking. What should I do? What should I do? This isn't gonna open up very far. Oh! Grain door does not tip. Sweet. Sweet. That's perfect. I like it. I like it. How are they doing for food anyway? Oh, they were out. Oops. Oops. I mean, they had meadow stuff, but straw is kind of low. Oh, that's a beautiful thing. You know what? I don't have to turn that corner. I can just back out here, can't I? I'm terrible at backing up, but yeah. I mean, that turned out okay. Oh, I want to get something else started here before I do too much. Let's grab this fella. And, where's my seed drill? There it is. I did move some pallets. All those pallets that were around of seed and fertilizer. I did move them into one of the small sheds up above here, the one that's right to our left up here. So there's pallets in there. We are going to do back to barley again, I think. I'm just going to let this guy go. It'll take a little bit, but it's okay. Have to feel it all plowed out properly. I have a lot of milk. This guy's almost full and almost out of fuel. Oh man, I was right. I could have gotten fuel. Okay, I gotta figure that out. I gotta figure that out. Let's get a fuel tank. We'll order some fuel for the farm. I don't feel like driving to town with a harvester. I have no idea how much is left in there. I wasn't paying attention as to how much. Let's get 2 loads of this for the cows. And it's flashing, so okay, let's set that up right away because, yeah, you know why. I think we're gonna set it up right here. Right here will be our fuel tank. So let's go into construction, look into containers, I think. I want the kind where you can order fuel. Yeah, one of these. Tank used for on-farm fuel storage and used to refuel. DEF tank. Medium petrol, 10,000 liters. Let's do that. And we'll throw that over here. Give us enough room. There we go. And we'll order some fuel. Hopefully it'll be delivered instantly. 16,000. Holy smokes. Okay, well, hopefully we don't have to worry about it for a while. I'm going to unload the harvester next, and then we'll, from there, what we'll do is we'll stop the harvester, go get the fuel. Actually, I can do that with the other tractor, can't I? Okay, I don't have to go that far in, and I have less room to back up, right? Alright, let's get that over there. I've got another trailer there. Where's the front? There it is. Where is the harvester? Come on. Awesome. I'm just gonna get in here to interrupt it. Okay. There wasn't a fuel tank originally here. It was on one of the sheds that we got, that we sold. So this is kind of just like a replacement, right? Come on. Oh no. Why isn't it refilling? What? What's going on, guys? I can't refill from this tank. Why not? Maybe because my gas cap is on the other side? No, that seems stupid, but... Get a buggy mod? Story of my life, buggy mods. Oh, good lord. What am I doing wrong? Is there a switch that I gotta turn on or something? Refill silo. It's full. It's diesel. There's no switches. Guys, what am I doing wrong? Okay, well, I don't know what to do, guys. There's a lot of fuel in there. I've just spent like almost 20 grand into this thing. And I need fuel. Oops. Oh, great. But maybe the trigger's on the wrong side, or displays on the wrong side. No, I don't get it. Okay, so... yeah, that kind of sucks. What to do? Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I gotta figure that out. I'm going to cheat in some fuel, which, you know, I don't like doing this, but right now it's kind of... There are no valid fill units available. Is it the harvester that's bugged? I'm pretty sure I won't make it back to town. I'm very confused right now. So normally I can fill anything with power tools. Maybe it's the header? I don't know. I don't know what to do, guys. I'm gonna run out of fuel if I don't figure this out, right? So... Okay, give me a minute. I can't even cheat stuff in here, so I think what I'm gonna do is I am going to reset this. I don't know what the problem is. It's probably me again. It's probably me again. Oh boy. There we go. And I can't do that from here, so I have to do that from the map. Sorry, I'm kind of flustered. That's what's happening right now. Let me reset this. And let's go over to it. And fuel is not here, is it? Oh, I think it's in town. Hopefully we make it there. If not, I'm going to crack open a can of spinach and I'm gonna carry this to the gas station over with my arms. I'll let rage and fury fuel my strength. Gas station is right here. We're about to find out if it's the harvester that's the problem. Shouldn't be. This is like, I've used this a ton, and I'm sure I've fueled it. Yep, I can refuel here, so it's not the harvester, it's the tank. Alright, I'm gonna have to, I will power tool fix my finances to revert that change for that fuel tank. We'll find something else, hopefully that works. But, you know, at least we'll get this done. Okay, 690 bucks to fill this up. Right now, I will do that all that off camera, guys. I'm not gonna bog this episode down with dealing with that buggy stuff. So I'll get rid of it, fix the money. I'll find something else I know works. In the meantime, let's get back to our corn harvest. Now I can't reset this, so I gotta drive back. So I'll see you guys there in a sec. As I'm driving back, slowly but surely, I just come to realize that I might have done that stupid thing I keep doing where I have the wrong item selected in the menu, the wrong control group. So I'm burning a little bit of fuel here driving back, hopefully enough to be able to refill when I get back to the tank. Well, that's not true, actually. I did try, right, without the header. No, okay, all right. It's not me. It's not me. I don't think it's me. It's a bug. It's gotta be a bug. It's never me. All right, we're back. Yeah, so the four main crops we need to make pig food are corn, sunflower, barley, and sugar beet. And I have those fields, but I don't have, except for the sugar beet, so I gotta get on that. Let's back up a little bit. There we go. I mean, it's gonna adjust by itself. Let's get in. Let's get out of the way. This is our fastest tractor right now, but it's not our most powerful. So, strength-wise, it's not ideal. Alright. I'm gonna grab a load of hay, I guess. See, we're full already with the TMR. It's just refilling very quickly. it's remixing, I guess, the backfill. So as far as equipment is concerned, we're pretty much where we want to be for equipment for this farm anyway. The only thing that might be added to this area will be a more powerful tractor, and that'll be a replacement more than an addition. So I think I'm going to reconfigure the rest of there's a couple more sheds that I think I'm going to sell, and I would like sheds down here, so I'm going to redo this a bit. Yeah, why did I come this way? I didn't want to come this way. I gotta get up here. These guys out of food too. And I suck. Okay, so these guys are just gonna get hay. That's fine for them. I've got 27 months, so 1,500 I think is the max for dairy cattle. That said, if I sell them, I won't get the reproduction. They're about ready to reproduce here, so that's going to be huge. Chicken coop is at full capacity. They've got food. Pigs hardly have any food left, but we will be making some nice, beautiful pig food in this episode. Well, I say that, but I'm looking at the time now. I don't know if we're going to get to the sunflower moving to next month. So these guys here are, I understand their peak price is 3,500 for Angus. And I think it's at 30, I want to say 36 months. I don't know. I don't know when that is. We'll find out, I guess. And then our sheep are doing quite well, actually. They've been reproducing like crazy, so that's going pretty well. The food's starting to go down now, so I'm gonna have to keep an eye on this. I have to get them some more grass. The next cut over in that other area is gonna be for the sheep. What else do I want to do here? See, there's where all the pallets of fertilizer and seed and stuff when I need it. We're gonna keep that shed for sure. Let's jump over here. Let's build first. I want to build first. We're gonna get rid of the upper sheds. We don't need them. We're not using them. We're never gonna use them. So, construction. I want sheds. And I think we're going to try to stick to this inexpensive theme here. Reasonably inexpensive. They're not the cheapest sheds, but they're not bad at all. So I think I'm going to put in a couple of these, although the ground does not look level there, does it? I might have a problem if I do this. Right about there. And then can we do another one here? Does that make sense? That kind of sticks out a bit too much, doesn't it? Is there anything thinner? What could I put over here? That sticks out a bit too much too. Maybe we don't put anything there. But this. 15,000 for this. Yeah, that's good. We can put some smaller stuff in there. There we go. Okay, that's good. So I wanted to do that because I also, oops, I want to Let's jump back over here for a second. This one I'm never going to use, so we're going to sell that. That's quite a bit. That pays for the other 2 sheds. And this guy here, I'm never going to use this either. Gone. Don't need this stuff. We might consider another production or something over here. This shed over here, we'll keep it in place. It's okay. And we got 4 sheds. Should be enough for us, right? Okay, what's next? Let me get some more feed. I just want to keep TMR going, right? I'd like to get a couple of 100,000 in there at least. We've already put 80 or 90, I think. And silage, just keeping an eye on other things. TMR is full. Okay, so this turns out this is a great purchase. I like it. I like it a lot. And it's going to do what we need to do. I will maybe do a manure run next to get some more manure in this production. Slowly we're adding, we're creating some solid fertilizer, but it's really not very fast at all. But over time it'll add up. I would like to get Slurry in there as well, but I don't want to. That tank is too small. I think I need a bigger Slurry tender. But we'll find something. We'll find something that works. Let's have a look at these guys again. So food is, oh man. Oh man. It doesn't say how much I can put in here. Doesn't it normally say how much, what my target could be? That's weird. Anyways, it seems like it's going to be, is room for tons in here. And we might have to actually get to that at some point. I'm excited about next month, though. We're going to have 100 new little babies. I don't know. What are they called? Calves? Just calves? Manure. That's what I was doing. Nice thing about this trailer is I can easily back it up. Are we full? We're full. Let's jump over. This is done. There we go. Where are we? Over there. Yeah, we might not get to the sunflower this episode, so it'll have to be for next episode. Not a lot here. This feels a lot heavier. Let's go pick up what we can from the Angus pen. Dun, 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 dun. Oops. There was a fair amount of manure in the production right now. Okay, that's full. Yeah, this is 44,500 liters. This feels a lot heavier than TMR. I know it's hard to visually see what it feels like, but the way it's turning and accelerating and stuff seems to be struggling a little bit more. Try not to slow down. See what I mean? It's kind of struggling a bit. So let's go back to that production again. So if we have a look at this manure, where's manure? There we go. We have over 100,000 now, 100,000 liters. So it's getting up there. Slurry, we don't have any though. So, and I do have in here, I do have 253,000 liters. So we got to get some of that stuff over here. I'm not going to use it as fertilizer. I've changed my mind. We're going to be using solid. Sorry, jumping back to here again. Solid fertilizer is on, and the recipe for that is 2 digestate, 2 manure, 4 methane, and 2 water. And I did activate water in here, so it's going to give us 6 fertilizer, solid fertilizer, and 2 straw. So we've made only 5,000 liters of it so far, so that's not a lot. But slowly over time, this'll fill up, right? I will have to get a spreader, a solid fertilizer spreader. And we're just not going to do the manure and slurry fertilizing because, well, the slurry anyway, it looks kind of buggy with workers. It's not working the way it should. So, yeah, I keep saying that. I keep blaming stuff on bugs. Let's put this over here for now. Oh, a little too close there, bud. Oh man, what am I doing? Back up again. Okay. All right, so, what am I doing next? Now I'm thinking about it. I'm wondering if I should be doing liquid fertilizer instead. What do we need for that? Digestate, slurry, methane, and I can do... It's the same things, isn't it? Let me activate that. Materials missing. What am I missing? Slurry. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do here. Grab this slurry spreader. I don't know if there's any in there right now. Yeah, we'll fill this up. I'll put a load in right away. And then I'm going to go sell this slurry spreader. We're going to buy a bigger one. We might actually lease it now that I'm thinking about it. If I can get one 30,000 liters or something, that would be a lot better. Maybe we'll do both. We'll do both liquid fertilizer and solid fertilizer. We already have the sprayer for liquid fertilizer, so we don't need to buy another one. All right, that's emptying slowly. We're almost done with corn here. That's going quite nicely. Man, it's slow to unload. Okay. Let's have a look before I drive all the way over there. I want to see if my idea makes sense. So, animals, no, where's the slurry tanks? That is under what? Right here. Okay, so what we have, I believe, is this guy, which is 10,000 liters. I would like something much bigger. Oh man, look at the price of these things. Boy, this doesn't make sense for me to make this move. 20,000 liters, 15, 20,000. I mean, this one might be decent. This one's got the, that's why it's expensive. 27, the biggest one is 32, but there's no way we're buying that. So this might be it. This might be the one we should get. 20,000 is twice the size of what we have now, so that'll definitely, and we'll buy it. 60,000, we can afford that, right? Yeah, okay, let's buy this. We're going to swap out. We're going to get a few bucks for this guy. So it won't be too expensive once we're done. Then I'm going to drop 100,000 bucks on our debt. Slowly work away at it. All right, let's head to town. Uh-oh, yeah, our worker is blocked. Oops. Okay. Now, if I was to buy this field here next to us, that might be a decent sugar beet field. I'd have to get rid of the hedge for sure for turning purposes. Of course, that'll require more equipment, but since it's a long harvest, it's a long growth cycle for sugar beet, might be worth it to just lease the equipment whenever we need it. We already have a planter, so we don't need that for sugar beet. I gotta think about that one. I mean, the easy way is to just buy another sugar beet field that's ready to harvest. This guy here is, what is that? That is parsnips. That's no good. Oops, I just jumped out of my vehicle while I was driving. Not recommended. Safety. Now, I did buy this spreader. I think I got it on used market, so I don't know if I'm going to get much money for it, but I think I'll get something decent. Uh, 17,000, not bad. Let's do that. This guy's gonna need fuel too. We'll do a test. Makes sense, right? We'll have a look and see if I can refuel this guy from our fuel tank. See if it's just an incompatibility with that harvester, even though there's like nothing wrong with the harvester itself, but let me see if I can refuel from there. We select the right item, so I don't try to put fuel in the slurry tank. Pop up the menu so I can see, and I can refuel. Why can't I do it with the harvester? That is weird, man. I don't know, I guess maybe I keep that tank. I just have to figure out the harvester, I guess. Alright, let's get a load of this. That fills up pretty quick, so. Alright. This tractor seems to be able to pull this no problem. Ooh, this thing will do doubled application rates on fertilizing. Maybe we'll try this one. Maybe it's the other one, the other tank that is not working properly. Who knows? We'll try all kinds of stuff. Up. Maybe I did it on purpose to move this production up here. You had to struggle up the hill every time. Oh man. Why don't I have a trigger? Oh, I see. Okay. Okay. Control groups. I gotta pay attention to my control groups. Keep doing silly stuff. This is unloading much faster. Okay, so I'm gonna keep dumping stuff into here. Let me have a look at this for a second. This baling contract. Ooh, that would be fun, wouldn't it? You know what? I don't think I've actually ever tried this, so I'm gonna grab this contract. I got 11 hours. So I'm gonna borrow this. Maybe we'll get this started right away, and then I'll just to see it, and then I'll finish it off camera. I like trying new stuff. Okay. Let's give this guy a break here. He's been working hard. And I just did a boo-boo, didn't I? That's alright. I'm selecting an 11-hour contract. If I sleep now, I'm gonna fail the contract, so let's try this out. This will be cool. Gonna go over here. Travels nicely, it's pretty fast. I'm just driving over here. I don't think I've been over in this area of these fields, so I'm not quite sure how to access this stuff properly, but I'm sure we'll figure it out. Whoa, where am I going? Where am I going? Where am I going? Okay, I turned the wrong way. Well, I didn't turn, that's the problem. I gotta go up here. I'm worried that there's no access from there, that I gotta go across the top. There's gotta be an access over here. I can't imagine having to go all the way up there to come back down again. Oh, it's wide open. Okay, no problem. No problem. Ooh, that's quite a bit, isn't it? Alright, well... Oh, this goes at a pretty good clip. 18 kilometers an hour is pretty nice for baling. Is this... Do I have to stop to unload this? Turn on automatic drop. No, I still have to stop. So, bale size 150, 180. I can do 180s, right? Less stopping, less unloading. I get a little nervous with contracts when I switch something like that mid-contract. Well, it's not really mid, but you know what I mean. Contract is in. It's partly been done one way. Worry about the math. Not working great. Oh boy. And turn on automatic drop. I think I still have to stop. I need... The quick bale is available in Mod Hub. I have not used it yet. That one you don't have to stop. There goes the bale. Alright, okay, so I just wanted to get this going here. I'm going to finish this contract off camera. What I would like to do before we sign off today is finish this up. Almost another full tank, so it's pretty good. Pretty good yield. We're going to put corn right back in here. Just gonna keep it going. I mean, I know it's in realism you rotate your crops, right? But nope, not doing it. It's exciting though. Finally getting to a point where we can start making our own pig food. Those little piggies are gonna need to eat. I'll start buying more pigs too. We'll try to maximize that part of the business. But oh right, and I also wanted to repay, so 635, so we're going to 535. Actually, you know what, let's break 500. Only got 12,000 bucks left. I don't see another big purchase on the horizon right away unless we buy a sugar beet field, but that's not urgent. That is not an urgent thing. Yeah, this little tractor is beautiful, but it's a bit slow. When I say slow, I mean it's not super powered, you know. It struggles a bit. Great on flat land though. Couple of hills to knock out here, little hills. Okay. Where's my tip side? Left. Okay, so that's corn. And yeah, we got a bunch of stuff. Hang on. How much milk do we have? We got a couple of carts of milk. A couple of tanks of milk, I should say. And we have some in here. Yeah, we got a fair amount in here as well, so doing pretty good. Anyways, guys, that's going to be it for this one. I'm gonna finish that baling contract. We're gonna move ahead to next month, and then we'll get sunflower up and we'll start making a pig feed. Hopefully it makes it quickly so we can actually start feeding the pigs right away in the same episode, but we'll have to see how fast it is. I'm just running back up here for a second. I need to check something real quick. What was I thinking? I don't need to check anything. Okay, so that's going to be it. Thanks for watching. If you're enjoying this, please consider subscribing if you're not already a subscriber. I'll catch you guys in the next one. I hope you have an awesome day.